Hey everyone. Hey, how you guys doing? It's Sunday night, 18th. CeeDee here with Booze for Thought. How you guys been? It's been a good weekend. As you can tell by how chipper I sound, despite the fact I have like a fucking throat and ear infection. Oh, my ear's just killing me. If anyone knows why, just under my right ear, sort of where my jaw like connects to my fucking, I don't know, head, my skull. Shit, I don't know, I'm not a doctor. That's why I'm asking you guys. I'm hoping a doctor's listening out there. Doctor, I know my doctor listens. Help me. What's wrong with me? Think about it before I come in. How you guys been? How's your weekend been? Been good? I hope so. I guess I'm not working tomorrow morning. I guess that's why I sound chipper. Sound very happy today. Despite the night I had fucking last night as well. So basically, here's how it goes, right? I'll lay it flat for you guys. So, I'm laying in bed. It's about 2:30 in the morning. I don't know why I couldn't sleep. I was writing material or something like that. I can't remember. Sorry, I'm drinking water here, people. I'm always drinking, even though this is Booze for Thought. I'm drinking something. It's Sunday night. I don't need booze, alright? I had some booze that night, actually. Last night. It's me drinking water. I'm not going to edit it out. Fuck you. What are you going to do about it? Sorry, that's me clicking my recorder. I'm just checking my times here and my levels. La 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 la. I should check them before I do it, huh? Fa la 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 la. Yeah, it's the 18th, guys. It's almost 6 days. And on yeah, I don't know the words to it, so hey, what are you going to do? It's Christmas. But last night, here's how it goes, right? I had a terrible night, okay? So I'm laying in bed, it's about 2:30 in the morning, a little tipsy. I only had like 6 beers, but I think they were like a Japanese. I love that Japanese import beer. All beer tastes the same to me, except for that fucking Fat Yak. I'm not a big fan of Fat Yak. It's too frothy. Anyway, so I'm laying in bed, right? And I got the light off. And AJ's asleep next to me, obviously, because it's 2:30 in the morning. My fucking recorder keeps clicking on me. And I'm laying in bed, and all of a sudden, from like across the room, I just hear like sort of like the flapping of wings, like in a bag. I might have a bag here I can try it with. Like I just heard this off in the distance, and I'm thinking, what the fuck is that? That better not be like a rat or something. I don't know. I live near the mountains, so maybe a rat. Who knows? And I just hear this rustling in the bag, and I'm like, the fuck is that? I really hope it's not a bug, because I've got my phone light on. That's the only light I got, and I know that they're attracted to light, like a fat kid on cake. So I'm sort of like trying to listen around. Hear that? God damn. Sorry, guys, I'm sick. I'm not sorry. You know that. Anyway, so I'm laying there, and I'm just sort of trying to scout the room, but because I got this damn ear infection, my hearing's all screwed up, so stuff I think's coming from the left of me or the right of me is coming the opposite way. So I think it's coming from the left, it's actually coming from the right, and vice versa. I don't know why. It's fucking up my whole head. It's killing me. I'm sticking my finger in my ear, trying to doing that thing people do, that dumb noise. Anyway, so I'm laying here. I am getting sidetracked. I need to get tested for ADHD, or at least ADD. Who knows? Attention deficit. Is that it? Attention deficit disorder? What's ADHD then? Attention deficit hyper disorder, isn't that it? Attention deficit hyper. Who gives a shit? I don't think it's real. What, the kid, just because the kid's not interested in the shit you're interested in, all of a sudden he's like, I was about to say the R word there. Whoa, almost went off the wagon. No, retarded's still what you call them. They are mentally retarded people. Like, not ADHD people, but people with mental retardations. That's still correct, alright? Stop trying to make the word retarded derogatory, because it's not, alright? Stop using it as a derogatory statement. It'll stop being a derogatory statement. Do you see what I mean? Anyway. So, just digging my grave over here. Anyway, so I'm laying in bed, and I'm scoping it out, but horribly, because you know how it is. Horribly because of my ear. Anyway, so I'm in the darkness, and then all of a sudden I just hear, and I'm going, oh shit, it's in the air. It's whatever it is, it's flying. So I thought cockroaches have wings. AJ actually did not know that cockroaches flew until about, a month or something ago when one flew at her, and she was like, "What the fuck?" She didn't know what it was. She freaked out. Anyway, so I'm laying in bed and I hear this like sort of rising in the air, and so I'm freaking out. And sorry, AJ's out there watching TV, so you can probably hear the fucking thing because she's deaf as hell, so she's got to turn it up all the way. Anyway, so I'm laying in bed and this thing's fluttering. All of a sudden, out of fucking nowhere, whack! Gets me right in the head. I freak because as soon as it touched me, it's a spider in my head. That's just how it goes. And so I just immediately, whack, accidentally throw the elbow straight into Allie's ribs. And so she wakes up, she's like, "What the fuck's going on?" That noise. And I'm going, I'm screaming, like, "Something just fucking hit me, that!" I sound like Lewis Black over here, screaming my head off. And I tell you, I still haven't found out what the fuck it is, but I heard it again tonight, and I have reason to believe it could potentially be a Christmas beetle. So for you Americans, I don't know what the fuck you call it over there. Right? I don't know, okay? I just don't know. But it's pretty much just a beetle, and I think it comes around Christmas time, so we call it a Christmas beetle. But whatever comes in your summer over there, that's what you call. I think you guys probably just call it a beetle, a fucking beetle. You probably deep fry it anyway, huh? Don't you? Over in America, dip it in some butter, deep fry it, put a pound of salt on it, and you're good to go. Oh, you got the original recipe there. But yeah, I still don't know what it is. But, yeah, it hit me twice last night. And the second time I accidentally caught Alison again with the elbow right in the head. And so she was just this sort of groggy moan, like I just beat her over the head with one of those big, thick crystal ashtrays. Here's a little fun fact for you guys that I read. It was a while ago, so we're not sure as to whether... sorry, I'm drinking again. Whether or not it's true is, I give you guys a whole lot of bullshit, so... but that ashtrays are still one of the top weapons in domestic violence cases. So if you've got an ashtray in your house, I don't know if taking it out or not will stop the domestic violence, but either one, try and call someone, and two, get those ashtrays the fuck out of your house. Because it could be the cause. Who knows? You look at him, oh god, ugly piece of shit, god damn. Trisha, come here! Why the fuck do we have this ugly piece of whack? Too deep? Fuck yeah. Anyway, I do actually have some, I'm going to read some of the fan questions. I usually don't read them, because usually they're just for me. But I've got a couple that I can read out, might be interesting. Fill some minutes for the week for you guys, so you got something to listen to. How about that? Wouldn't that be nice? Also have some advertising as well, though, so, I'll get on that real quick. William Hill, huh? You guys know William Hill. You guys know they're my advertising. I've got an affiliate businessship with them. Are you guys tired of messing around on betting websites, in tabs, or fighting the crowds at the races? I'm reading this off my sheet here, so if I sound like an idiot, you guys know it's because I can't read. Well, William Hill Betting is for you. It's currently one of the most frequently used betting apps in the world. Why is that in capitals? In the world. In the world. I don't know why I went Richard. In the world. So, yeah, I'm going to post some links on my Twitter anyway. That was my quick advertising read. But are you tired of messing about on websites, in tabs, or fighting the crowds at the races? See, because it goes all fighting the crowds, and then at the races is a separate line. Because there were lovely people over at William Hill. Don't know that I can't read. So, as soon as that hits another line, or fighting the crowds at the races, websites, in tabs, or fighting the crowds at the races, see, is how it should have sounded. But I had to go, or fighting the crowds at the races. Anyway, get over to William Hill Betting via the links on my Twitter. I'll post them after this show if I remember. I probably won't, but I'll try to, because they have a 502 match bet offer, which basically that entails if you put in $502, we'll match it, so you'll have 1,004. Huh? Wouldn't that be great? And that lasts, I think, 7 days or something like that, or maybe a month. Who fucking knows? Really, I don't. I don't read. I read what I have to. Could you believe this today? I'm going back to the mall. I know I'm always crapping on the malls, but I'm going back to them because I was there today again. And I was in the shopping centre, so the grocery store, for you Americans. I was at the grocery store, dude, and so I'm walking through the aisles and stuff, dude, just having a browse, you know how I do. I got a lot of spare time, you know, dude. And so, no, I'm not. I'm in there grabbing drinks for myself. I grabbed myself something to drink, grabbed something for AJ, and I was trying to get out, but there was a woman blocking the way, and she was in a wheelchair, so I thought, fair dues, all right, I'll wait for it. But someone eventually irked up the courage there and went, "Excuse me, can I please get past? Can I just please squeeze through here?" They do the little hands. Can I squeeze through here? And the woman goes, "Oh," and she was just like this old witch-esque woman. What's that movie? Hocus Pocus. She looked like something from Hocus Pocus, but she was all dressed in white. So maybe she was an angel. Who knows, right? Who knows? But this woman, like, you know when you're in a computer chair and your legs, it's either a little too high or your legs are a little too short. Usually for me, it's a little too high. For AJ, it's her legs are a little too short. And you sort of do that little, your legs are almost touching the ground, but you're trying to sort of like run yourself across the ground, your tippy toe, to like get yourself from A to B with the computer chair. You know, maybe you're in your cubicle at work, turn around, printer, back to the thing, you know, staple it together, give it to the boss, do it all again. Wash, rinse, repeat. Am I right? And this woman in the goddamn wheelchair starts doing that fucking thing with her feet, just herself out of the way. I, at that point, just wanted to turn her towards the frozen aisle and just 1 foot in the back of the chair, boot her like, you know, like the movie 300, like, fucking piece of shit, and just kick her across the fucking mall and just watch her smash through those fucking glass windows. Because why are you sitting in the middle of the aisle in a wheelchair you don't need? And I should have picked something up when I noticed that it was a Stockland wheelchair. Like, she got that on the way in. You know, like she walked from the car to the door and was like, "Oh, my legs are tired now." Like, she didn't have a walker, anything like that. Look, you don't leave. I don't fucking know, alright? Maybe she was. Maybe she had a bad hip. Who knows? Huh? But her legs were working just goddamn fine, is all I know. It just shits me a little bit, alright? You see some wild stuff out there at the mall, though, don't you? Some real wild stuff. I seen a lady's ass crack out the top of her shirt today. How, CeeDee? How did you do that? Oh, I'll tell you guys. Sorry, I'm drinking again. My throat's really dry because I'm infected, I think, from ear to nose and mouth and eyes. Next, I'll lose it all, you'll see. Anyway, this woman was so fat, and you know how I hate fat people, right? Unless you got an underlying health issue, you're just a fat fucking waste of space. Do something about it. Get off your fat, lazy ass and do something about it. Anyway, so this woman was so fat, her ass crack ran from obviously where it normally runs to, just all the way up her back, because the dress she was in was so tight, it must have just been pushing it all together, and her ass crack was coming out the top of her shirt, and it looked like it was crying because she was very hot and sweaty, and it was just dripping off her, just dripping. It was disgusting, guys. Sorry, I'm just checking my recorder here. So clicky, click, 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 click. 15 minutes, so I've got a little bit more to do, and then I'll let you guys get back to your weekend. Huh? You got work tomorrow. Back to work. Won't that be fun? Hey, you gonna go in there and suck today's dick? Yeah, you are. I'm just trying to see where my fan letters got to. While I'm looking for him here on my computer, anyway, I'll have a bit of a chat. Because I was watching the news. It was a little news piece the other day. And it was just footage of a pod of whales. So pod is obviously the group of whales. I found that out the other day. I think I've heard it before. But as you know, I'm very uneducated. So who fucking knows? I could have learnt that yesterday. Could have learnt that 10 years ago. I don't remember. It goes in one ear out the other. But the thing about these guys was, this whale was eating a fucking shark. Just thrashing it around. And that's not even the worst part. It had like 6 of its mates there, and it was just passing it around like, like a doobie at, a 70s frat party. Hit the joint, man. I just imagine Shaggy as a whale. And they were and apparently, according to the news, it was still alive. I mean, the world's fucked, though. Absolutely fucked. And gone to shit when the whales, when the whales start eating the sharks. And apparently all our scientists have given up research on anything worthwhile, and they're just sending meat pies into the sky. Anyone see the pie in the sky? That's what our tax dollars go to, people. I pay taxes every year so that these dipshits can go stand there and go, oh, it's really going up there, isn't it? It's really getting up there. Yeah, that's because you tied a weather balloon to a pie. That's why it's getting up there. I get myself so worked up, people. Oh, don't I? Huh? Don't I? Alright? Oh, look, I've got my... Oh, look at this, huh? I got 2 here. 2 to read for you guys before I go. Alright, let's jump into this then, huh? So we got Mikey_11. Hey, CeeDee. Fan of all your shows, and have actually changed my religious views since you rant about atheists in Talking Shit. For you, those who don't know, Talking Shit is my first series, podcast comedy news series. It's on YouTube, Podbean, SoundCloud, blah, 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 blah. It's on everything. Podomatic were rated 106th, wasn't it? Like you're going to reply to me. 106th in the world in the comedy category, so put those balls in your mouth and gargle. Since you changed my religious views since you rant about atheists in Talking Shit. I'm curious to know how you became to be agnostic. Dude, learn to spell. Come on. Huh? Fan of all your shows. Hey, Mikey, pull my pants down before you kiss my ass next time. Would love to see you live, Mikey. That's Mikey_11 to you. Would love to see you live. I'm organising some shows for 2017. I'm going to get up to Sydney, try to get down to Melbourne and up to Brisbane, across to Perth. And then I'm looking at going overseas. So we'll see how it all goes, because I know everyone overseas loves Australian accents, so I make a killing over there. I do. Winner chicken dinner. Hey, alright, so how did I become agnostic? Hey, sorry, I'm moving shit around. Oh, Jesus. Nearly lost everything. How did I educated myself, dude? When I was younger, I went to Sunday school, I went to church, I went to blah, blah, blah. I did scripture at school, which is, over in Australia, that's what we call it. Was, I don't know if it's still compulsory in primary schools, but it was like every Wednesday or something for an hour. You went into the whole thing and you all sat down and, oh, babe in the manger, blah, 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 and poor Jesus, boo-boo-boo-boo-boo, and you all sang the hymns and all that crap. And, yeah, so I'd say I was raised, what is that? I didn't want to say raised Christian, raised Catholic? Is that it? I don't know. Anyway, so I went to Sunday school and stuff, but that was more so I could meet some girlies. I had a lot of friends in there. And I just wanted to sort of meet some new people when I was, I was about 11 or 12 or something. Me and my friend went there. My friend was pretty heavily religious. I wasn't very, so I just tagged along. That's back when I used to ride a skateboard, hey? We used to skateboard in the car park and stuff there. But, yeah, I guess that's why I went to church. And then I sort of got old enough to be like, wait, what? Come on. You know, I sort of never really caught onto it, like onto Christianity. I never really, like, was very attached to it, I guess. Sorry. And, yeah. Oh, guys, I'm sorry. I'm so sick. But yeah, I just educated myself, dude. I kept trying to look for a religion to follow because I kept sort of under the belief that I had to have one, that, you know, it was sort of set in stone. You got to have a religion, you got to be following something, you can't just not be following anything. So I sort of looked into not following anything. And the biggest one and the most comfortable one I guess I could find if I were to categorize myself would be agnostic, because basically being agnostic implies, I call it the see when you get there religion. It basically implies that you you know nothing. I think what it said on the internet there was what was it? You have no belief or something. I don't know, belief in God and something like that. Also, anyway, so basically it's like you don't know, you haven't seen him, you don't know. You know, basically a see when you get there, for those who don't know. Look it up, Google it, just Google agnostic. But yeah, dude, I guess I sort of tried something more peaceful, like Buddhism. I was about to say Buddhism. And I even looked into Muslim religions. So there's a lot of, I mean, you can't really call a Muslim a Muslim. We can, but I mean, it's got a very, I think it's like, what is it? This being Islamic is, excuse me. What is it? John Green, the author. I don't know why. In God's Earth, anyone's listening to that guy. He writes like, his books aren't bad. They're alright. I watched the movie too. That was alright, I guess. Willem Dafoe. And he's super smart, but it's almost that condescending type of smart. I don't know. Sorry, John. Sorry, Johnny. Oh, Johnny boy. Yeah, but dude, just I'm happy to hear you changed your views from being atheist, because I don't know if you guys have heard about my rant about atheists, but I think all atheists are closed-minded, ignorant fuckwits, basically. Sort of in line with people who don't vaccinate their kids, in my mind. Basically, well, vaccinations, till the kid's old, if the kid's not old enough to make a decision on his own, he's not old enough to make that decision. So give it to him, and he can fucking decide later. And I can tell you that vaccination is not giving your children autism. And would it matter? Would you rather an autistic kid or a dead one? You decide. I've pitched this to you guys before. I'm burping and everything. Yeah, dude, just... atheists, they're just... man, you cannot possibly believe you are the be-all and end-all in the universe. You cannot believe in an infinite universe and then also put yourself at the top of it. You know? That's like building a metaphorical ladder, you know, like a food chain, and then putting yourself at the top, which we did. Humans were like, alright, we invented the chain, then we put ourselves on the top. You know, a bit egotistical of us, you know? And what's the chain rated on? Who can build an iPhone better? Was it Einstein said, if you judge a fish on its ability to climb a tree, it'll live its life believing that it's stupid. So what's, you know, what's the food... if anyone knows this, at CEEDEE podcast on Twitter, or CeeDee podcast, same thing, CEEDEE podcast at gmail.com. Let me know. Hey, I forgot what I was talking about. I'm lost. But anyway, yeah, I learned. I remember where I was just before. I learned how what Islamic stuff was, because I realized I've got a lot of opinions on it, but I didn't actually know what it was. So I went on the internet like a smart motherfucker and educated myself. yeah, into yeah. Anyway, you guys get what I mean. So that's what I do. I educate myself on the internet. God, I'm terrible today. I'm forgetting absolutely everything. I'm sorry. I'm so tired. I was up so late. I couldn't sleep after that goddamn bug attacked me either. I was just laying there, like my hair would touch my arm, and I was freaking out like it was coming to get me again, smacking my elbows into Allison. But yeah, to conclude, Marky's thing, dude, I educated myself, and it's good to hear that you are no longer an atheist, because you know, you can't... Yeah, that's right, that's where I was. Yeah, you can't... Yeah, keep going through calling yourself an atheist, especially if people are educated on the matter, because they're just going to look at you like you're an idiot. Like, you really think you're the top of the line there. You know, you're the... You know? Holier than thou master of the universe. You know, there's one master of the universe, and that's fucking He-Man. You hear? I just said universe too. So, deal with that. Alright, I'm going to quickly jump through this last fan read here, and then I'm leaving you guys alone, alright? I'll cut the umbilical cord again, and I'll set you free. Go home, be with your families. Alright, this read says, "Hi, Jesse here. Hey there, Jesse. I've noticed you have a lot of talk of other comic in your cast. So, of other comics, you mean, in your cast. So, on my podcast. And I'm just wondering... You wrote wandering. I'm just wondering... or Jesse could be a girl's name. Sex assault CeeDee up here again, talking absolute shit. Wondering. Alright, I'm going to start this again for you guys. Sorry, Jesse, alright? I'll fix it as I read it, alright? Hi, Jesse here. I've noticed you have a lot of talk of other comics in your cast. And I'm just wondering, what stand-up comedians are your favourite? Well, the last comedian I saw is probably one of my favourites. It wasn't Jason Byrne, but I like Jason Byrne. I like foreign comics, like, obviously every comic that's not in Australia is foreign to me, so, but I like Danny Boy, like Irish, Scottish, what's his, is it Adar O'Hanlon, is that his name? He's funny anyway. I mentioned one before, Lewis Black, he's a big one for me. Bill Burr, I'm always dropping Bill Burr, I love that guy. Funny as shit. I really, it's sort of my inspo, you know, it's sort of the inspo for all my podcasts too, just because I always listen to his, I love it, he's a funny dude, I'd love to meet him one day, maybe even support him. Hey Bill, hey, hook it up. And not Bill Williamson, not you Bill, not RN Bill, not Billy Big Dick, I'm talking about Bill Burr. Bill William Burr, not William Williamson. That's such a badass name though. So, Bill. You've heard me talk about Bill from RN Communications. His name's Bill Williamson, which is actually William Williamson. But I think it's William David Peter Williamson. I believe that's because his father's pretty religious, so I hear. Or runs the church or something like that. I'm not sure. But he's a cool dude. And that name, William Williamson, Hi, I'm William Williamson. You might remember me from such ads as Scotch Whiskey for the Gentleman and Porsches and Where to Find Them. Yeah, that's what it sounds like to me. Hi, I'm Will Williamson, and I'm here to talk about AIDS. AIDS is a terrible disease. I'm not listening anymore because you have such a handsome voice, and I just really want to make love to you. God, I just go on my rants sometimes, don't I? Anyway, so, Jesse, favourite comedians. My favourite comics, yeah, so, well, the last comic I've seen, though, was probably one of my favourites, is Dylan Moran. I love his sort of intellectual style of comedy, but it's also so rugged and sort of just... drunk is the best way I can describe it, and I love it. I absolutely love it. He's just a genius to me. Black Books, I love that show. You know, the episodes don't get old to me, but I'd love Bill Bailey. I can't remember who played Fran in that again, and Dylan, got to get up there again. They've got to get another season of Black Books out, because that shit, I love that shit. Get out there if you haven't seen it yet. Black Books of Dylan Moran. But I went and seen him, right? I think it was at the Enmore or something like that. I can't remember, but it was a beautiful theatre. And my issue was that I'd worked I think it was last year, I'd worked the whole day, so I worked from like 8 till 5:30 or something. So it was like a big day on my feet all day, and I was so tired. So and I was in my suit, and I didn't bother getting changed. So I had my tie on and everything. I was like, fuck it, I'll look good there. I'll probably be the best dressed person there. And I really was. Fuck you, Sydney. So I got in there, me and AJ, we went and got dinner at Pie Face or something first, just a quick bite to eat. Because I went pretty much straight from work to Allison there, and got over there to the Enmore, and I got in, I think I grabbed 2 beers straight off the bat, just like sort of mingling around, looking around and stuff, like having a look at the theatre. It's a really nice, if it is the Enmore, it was really amazing in there. It was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. It was like, 100-year-old architecture and shit. It was great. Me and AJ were actually so excited to see it, because we're both massive fans of Dylan Moran, and I was in there drinking my beers. Oh, hey, the show's going on, so I quickly finished my second beer. They grabbed another 2 for the show, so I didn't have to get up. I didn't realise intermission, I would have gotten up anyway. So anyway, and we had really good seats. It was, they were $150 seats, and Dylan Moran doesn't charge that much, so that they were fairly close to the front there. I think like 4 rows or so away. So we're right there. It was amazing. Everything was great. I'm drinking my beers. I get through my second one there about... I was smashing them, because I'd been at work all day. So I was, I'd been there about an hour, and I was like 4 beers in. So I'm clocking, one every 15 minutes. And straight after that, Dylan Moran comes on stage. Well, he tells one joke. Me and AJ straight away, like a TP, we just bang, bang, leaning on each other. We both fell asleep. And the worst part was... there wasn't an intermission. That's right, there wasn't one. And the worst part was... no. I think there was an intermission. So we woke up for the intermission. That's right. I went out and went, fuck, I'll grab another beer. That'll probably wake me up, which was a stupid fucking idea, because I'd missed the whole first half of the show. I was real pissed that I'd already missed it. Sorry, I'm drinking again here. Bottled water. I'm not dropping the brand. Fuck them. I'm not giving you free advertising anymore. And so I grabbed another beer. I just grabbed one that time, I think, and it took me. I think I put it in the cup holder, and then that was it. We fell back asleep like a teepee again. Whack whack, heads on heads. That was loud. Sorry, redlining with my claps. These levels here are going crazy. And yeah, then pretty much we woke up when everyone was applauding. Everyone was applauding, and he was, hey, and he came out and did a 5-minute encore. He just had another few jokes to drop in there, and but what I saw was great, and I'm still kicking myself that I fell asleep for the whole act. I'm sorry, Dylan. You still got the money. What do you give a shit? He squeezed $300 out of me at first, plus we bought them way in advance. It was in like September, and we bought them in March or something. And so, $300 there, and then the beers I bought there were like $10 a beer. So I spent like $50 on beers. And I think AJ had some ciders, and they were like $11.50 or something. I was like, daylight robbery. I don't know if you guys in America know, but it's still pretty expensive over here. But on tap in a pub, you're looking at like $4.20 for a schooner and new. Can I get a schooner and new, mate? Yeah, mate. Yeah, just a schooner and new, mate. Thanks, mate. Thanks. That's what I do when I get to the bar. I don't know why. Not in that voice, but I get up there. Hey, yeah, mate. Can I get a schooner and new, mate? Thanks, mate. I say mate about 50,000. I say in this podcast. Oh, I'm burping. So yeah, Jesse, I'd say top of the line probably Bill Burr and Dylan Moran. Would be way up the top there. They're pretty big favourites of mine. I love them. Good work. They're great. Anyway, so this has been Booze for Thought. Hope you guys had a good weekend. I'll try to drop another one in the next couple of days, as usual. I won't tell you when. Pretty much on the day I'll post some stuff saying, hey, I'm dropping it. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it was terrible. It was poorly strung. I couldn't even find my shit. This is the longest Booze for Thought I've had so far. I've just clocked 35 minutes out. Just checked my recorder. That's what the clicky is again. Anyway, hope you guys have a good start to the week. Some of you probably won't hear it till tomorrow, so I'm sorry. It's Monday. It's fucking sucks, but alright, I'll drop out some more for you so it's not so goddamn terrible. Alright? Anyway, alright, hope you guys have a good week, and I'll talk to you assholes soon. Hey, everyone. Hey, how you guys doing? It's Sunday night.